$11:11 when I started this live. Leo, it's your girl Merch, the Big Body Benz. Run, tell them. The Big Body High Priestess. Somebody come see this. I popped in to see what's good with you, Leo. Okay, do a quick energy update. Everything you need to know about me is in the description box below. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, shop my sacred store. Go check out my website, or subscribe to my Patreon. Okay, where you'll find a lot of exclusive readings over there. Let's get right into it, yo. You're showing up in your own reading off rip. Strength card out here in reverse. Crazy, 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 crazy. I feel like whatever it is that you're doing at this time is showing you that you really do need to get stronger, get physically stronger. Okay, you're not as strong as you would like, but there's also something about you not needing to be the strongest necessarily, not needing to necessarily be the strongest. Okay, you may not be as strong as everyone else that you know that you're up against, that you're going against, but you're smarter, okay, or you have to have a better game plan than they do. You have to have a better strategy than they do. If you're not as physically strong as them, they could have youth on their side, okay? Someone could be a lot younger than you. They got more energy than you. They're quicker than you. They could be stronger than you, okay? But you got to have a better game plan. I also really feel like with this strength card in reverse, a lot of recognizing where you're not as courageous as you thought you were, okay, or a lot of fears that you really didn't know existed are coming to the surface. For some of you, you are really quick to be extremely aggressive or go to the extreme in some way, and at the root of all of it is fear, okay? If there is a perceived threat, I feel like going 0 to 100, going the extreme right away, even finding yourself to end up being the aggressor or being looked at as the aggressor. So someone could potentially pose as a threat to you, but whether this is consciously or unconsciously, your fear, okay, making you more, this is reminding me of Mike Tyson, where he talked about, I am scared of everything all the time. That's why I'm the most aggressive there is. That is the energy that you're giving me, right? And that not translating in some way. You're not giving it off. You're not showing people that any sign of weakness. You're not showing people that you're scared, okay? That's not translating to them, but that's not the message that they're getting. That's not the first thing that comes to their mind. It could be protecting themselves, being on the other side of your aggression. There could be some fear. There could be judgment. You know, as they see how you respond to something. And again, there could be a perceived threat. And so this is why you respond this way, but your level of response is so extreme that it overshadows whatever the initial issue was. 333 on the clock. 11:15 on the clock, that's my son's birthday. Scorpio energy could be relevant. Okay, it overshadows whatever your initial fear was, whatever the initial problem was, or people don't see it that way. They see you as being very aggressive. They see you as being dangerous in some way in your response, and it being unwarranted. Do with that information what you will. I also really feel like there is something about you becoming sick, love making you sick, or whoever you love, or whoever you as a potential love interest. Okay, putting yourself in a situation where you physically get sick. This could be like getting a cold because you're in the wrong environment. For others of you, or you are intimate with someone that is not in alignment with you, you actually get sick at this point, will begin to purge, okay, develop some sort of cold, okay, feel nauseous in some way, or your body will reject. Okay, you know, if y'all are being intimate in that way, you may have pain. Your pH balance may be off. Your smell may be different, and that's all 444. As I was saying that, and it's your body's way of protecting itself, trying to warn you. Okay, see these things as warning signs in the body, but you know, you can't hang out there, and you know that, but you want to hang out with this person, and then you go and the environment makes you sick, or you end up sick as a result. Do with that what you will, okay? Or trying to get a certain result from someone. This could be like, y'all know it's cold outside, you going back and forth with someone and you're not properly dressed outside, going back and forth with them, trying to get what you want from them, the reaction you want from them, whatever, the closure you want, and you end up sick because of it. Please be mindful of this. I also really feel like, there's something about soothing yourself when you don't feel your best, soothing yourself when you don't feel the most capable, feel the most confident. And I love that for you, because once upon a time you wouldn't have done that. You've been really hard on yourself, beating up on yourself. But I feel this energy of like soothing yourself because you don't feel like you have the capacity. 555 on the clock. You don't feel like it's your time, like starting to be gentle with yourself and tell yourself it's okay that you don't have the money, or you're not further as far as you want to be, or you don't have the answers to the problems, or everybody's problems like you normally do in some way. So a lot of telling yourself it's okay, you've done great, you've done enough, you don't gotta have this, and I love that for you, because you deserve that, and to be gentle with yourself in that way, but also it hindering you to some degree. you know it's one thing to tell yourself that and then dust yourself off and get back up. It's another thing to continue to tell yourself that, so that you can stay stagnant comfortably, so that you can stay weakened comfortably. Okay, do with that what you will. I also just really feel like the assistance that you seek is at the end of your own arms, man. And this Nine of Cups out here in reverse. Well, I love that, because the Queen of Pentacles is here at the bottom of the deck. And part of your reading, the second part of the title of your reading was Work Your Money Magic. So this Nine of Cups out here, I just feel like you can have everything that you want. But you've been putting your power elsewhere. Some of you are really depleted because you've been giving your energy away. Or you've been using all of your energy to benefit someone else's life, help them feel strong, help them feel empowered, help them harness their power and use it productively, use it wisely, use it in a way that doesn't harm you. For some of you, have been doing this because this person has been yielding this power that they don't recognize is as strong as it is as harmful as it is, right? It's causing as much damage as it's doing. And some of you have been wasting all of your power to show someone else how to wield theirs so that they hurt you less. You and themselves. A lot of trying to save someone from themselves making bad mistakes, but also wanting to keep this person around, wanting this person to be someone who is safe for you to love, and they haven't proven themselves to be that. So a lot of using your energy and weakening, depleting yourself, depleting your resources, your fucking finances that you need for yourself or for your bills, for real investments into yourself, your business ideas, your creative ideas, okay? Being left depleted, not being and then being left depleted and being left resentful, where you feel like you should be reimbursed for what it is that you have spent. I didn't put in all this, I didn't invest this energetically or financially or whatever, emotionally, to get this return, so you were looking for a return. And it's such a catch-22, because on one end we say all connections need to be reciprocal, or they should be reciprocal to some degree. But on the other end, watch for the expectations. Just show up. And some of you were doing things with full-on expectations of seeing some sort of return, and disappointed yourself, right? Because there's also the idea that or needing to know that some people will be put into your life for you to show up for, and they can't reciprocate. The divine will bless you elsewhere. People will come to you in a time of need, and you will be assigned to support them. The divine will put it on you, put it on your heart, on your spirit, to support them, and they can't give back to you. But if you listen, if you're obedient, and you know when that assignment is over, you are meant to move forward, you'll find a blessing elsewhere for you for the way that you showed up. Some of you stay in a connection where you were just supposed to help somebody and get the fuck on, because you waiting to see that damn return. And that return is never going to come from them. And then you end up depleted because you're giving more than the connection was always about. You giving to this person. That was always the dynamic. That was what you were put in this person's life for. But if you stay there longer than you're meant to, then you're giving more than you're meant to. The connection was never meant to give back to you. Okay, 10:01 on the clock. How you show up to the world be reflected back to you by the universe. And I feel like a lot of keeping this energy around and being resentful when it doesn't feed you energetically or emotionally the way that you want. And this is totally in your control. You could literally go somewhere. There are plenty other places. There are plenty other people who happily give you the energy that you want, the emotional support that you want. There's that, but work your money magic. Nine of Cups out here in reverse with the Queen of Pentacles just feels like if you would just save some of this energy for yourself, if you would just light this candle for yourself, if you would just complete that ritual for yourself, if you would just follow through, if you would just dust off that damn money altar for yourself. Mmm. Mmm. And I do want to say that I feel like a lot of prioritizing what you want to do over what you need to do or what makes you feel good over what you feel like your current obligations are, in the hopes that you will be on a frequency that the universe will respond to, where you can really flow in life and not have to overwork yourself. But I feel like having to find more balance about how you create that in your life or how you invite that energy into your life, having to be a little more practical about the ways that you show up consistently or need to show up more consistently. Okay, like that life of ease that you want, there's a certain level of work that you have to do in order to achieve it. It may look differently than, showing up and, putting working a 9 to 5 for someone else, but it looks like getting up and being consistent with your own personal goals, holding yourself accountable and keeping your word to yourself. 11:23 on the clock, not on the video, but 11:23 at night. So the energy is just giving me it's the day and time of progression for you. It's also still 123, okay, January 23rd. So this is energy. It's the day and time of progression. You are in the day and time of progression. 12:03 on the clock. 1, 2, 3. The assistance you seek is at the end of your own arm. So literally, if you've been feeling a little stagnant, that's what I meant to say. You're feeling a little stagnant, like your money is funny in some way. Okay, that's what I heard. Somebody's money is funny and they feeling stagnant. Literally, go to your money altar, clean that shit off. Declutter around, sweep up your area, move some things around. Okay, be mindful of the direction in which things are facing. Altars, okay, your beds, which way you're sleeping, that energy. Be mindful of the direction in which your head is facing when you're sleeping. Okay, is your head facing a direction that could cause you to lose money? Feng shui is really loud. Okay, are you laying underneath a window? Is your head underneath a window when you're sleeping? You might want to change that. Okay, it'll change the outcome of your money. I also feel like there's some mirror work that is long overdue. Mirrors are portals. Someone been was supposed to get in a mirror to do some mirror work, or someone been was supposed to get on camera. Okay, on camera or in a mirror to get filmed, be on film in some way, to do some sort of glamour magic, and that being the money magic in itself. The glamour magic is the money magic. Get on camera, allow people to see you. Some of you have to be seen in order to make your money, and you haven't been wanting to be seen. I also just feel like someone needs to be more consistent in their hair routine to strengthen their hair. Their hair is their connection to the ancestors, and someone's hair is extremely weak. Please repair it. Focus more on the health of your hair and less on the vanity, you know, how it looks. The healthier it is, the better it will look. And so there's a lot of treatments to change it aesthetically, to be more pleasing to you in some way. But there's a lot of damage that has been done in the process: weakening, breakage, split ends, okay, thinning, loss of the curl pattern. Even focus on restoring the connection to your hair, that is your antenna. Those are your antennas. Those are your connections to the divine, to the ancestors. I'm gonna leave it there. I love you. Everything you need to know about me is in the description box below. Come book your personal reading. You know the vibes. I love you. Bye.